Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. Gonna do a real quick one this evening. Just gonna put up my Toadfish Acari build, which I was running last week. I built it to try against spiders and regular clan wars, but as it happens, I ran Leviathan wars on Thursday, just because we needed a guy. I don't like Levi, so I tend to stay away from it. But we needed a guy, and I ran this build, and it turns out it is absolutely fantastic, especially in Levy Wars. The reason for that are the Acari obviously is the main hitter of this, is that every time you shoot a Leviathan with an Acari, it damages everything except the cabin equally. So after about 4 or 5 shots, all of his guns, all of his movement pods are at half health, and he's very, very squishy for your teammates. The Toadfishes help as well because they have basically damage of a Scorpion, but that's not even counting the Acari on the roof. The Catalina works well with all three guns because you are guaranteed to get a stack every shot. So after 10 shots, you are at 10 stack Catalina, which is lovely. You have plenty of power because it's a 8 blue hover Catalina with Colossus. 6 of the hovers, as you can see, are in front, so it stays up pretty well. It's actually surprisingly tanky than it looks. The Omamori is attached to the Toadfishes on the side and a Colossal in the Colossus, sorry, in the front. I didn't attach it to the Acari on the roof because basically you had to choose between the Colossus or the Acari. You can't do both. And I thought the Colossus was better because you are likely to take a shot in the front, and if you get shot in the Colossus and nothing else, obviously you're going to lose the engine and you're going to be overweight, which is bad. But if you're on normal mode, you are likely to lose other parts of the build, so you tend not to be overweight too often. And yeah, it is like I said, it's pretty good against spiders and whatnot. Although I think that regular Scorpion Catalina will probably do better against a very good spider team. But in Levy Wars especially, this is absolutely fantastic. I basically just ran amok last Thursday, and yeah, this was basically just did a lot of work. It's nice because it gives the Leviathan something to worry about from the regular player's perspective. And if you can't afford like 4 or 5 porcupines to make a levy be really scared of you, then this is a very nice substitute. Anything else going? Oh yeah, the I think the Toadfish Acari is probably the best combination, just because they have the same projectile essentially, or the projectile arc, which is really nice just for landing shots. They have different reloads, of course, but you can work with that. That's fine. I've seen a lot of players run like Punisher Akari, and I don't know if they didn't do particularly well with it, although it can be too difficult. But they had difficulties getting a score particularly high in the Lego session, and I guess that was because it's two different firing arcs. The punnies are hit scan, whereas the Akari you have to lead with, and it's just more for your brain to have to do. So yeah, that's really nice about it, and that's pretty much it. Uh, I wanted to chuck this video up tonight because I want to sell my toadfishes to buy a porcupine. Uh, so I'm hoping to get a porcupine build in about 2 weeks' time, which would be sweet. I really want to try that out. And yeah, have a nice evening, everyone, and yeah, see you around. Oh, also, sorry, before I forget, I'm going to be doing a new sort of format, I guess, for upcoming videos. That from now on, I'm not really going to be doing a best games highlight compilation on the weekend of the Clan Wars, just because I don't know, people tend to get kind of pissy at me for missing out certain games and whatnot, and then they just end up whining. So what I could probably do going forward is just stream all of Saturday and then just leave that up. It's going to have obviously segments in between Clan Wars. Obviously, there's a 2 hour gap, so that's just going to be just blank essentially. And I'm not going to be playing for the full, 8 hours of Clan Wars. I'm going to be jumping in and jumping out. But what I was hoping to do is stream the full Saturday and basically just leave a comment down below on each video saying when the gaps are, when the cuts are. If anyone knows a way for me to, because you can pause a stream, but you can't like cut it out of the actual stream itself. It just shows up as a blue screen, which is annoying. But anyway, I'm going to be doing that on Tuesdays and Saturdays from this point forward, because that way you get to see everything, not just the best wins of the weekend. Every team wins and loses famous at the moment, unless you're Bozo. But every other team has wins and losses. They have good games and they have shit games and fuck ups and whatnot. So I think it does show that instead. That'll be a bit fairer for everyone to see. And yeah, just wanted to let you know that that'll be the format on weekends going forward. So thanks all.